Greetings and welcome back to WWE Immortals. And we're looking into the face of the animal. Yes, this is the guy who is the reward for the online match. Have to get to the top 5% for that though. Yeah, I need to work on that a little, I suppose. Yeah, the ladies are in there because yesterday one of the daily quests was to knock out 7 with an all-ladies team. So that's the team that I used for that. Yeah, something else popped up though. Right. Okay, the challenge mode. Conqueror Brock Lesnar. Yes, we just got a Brock Lesnar. But here's the thing about the challenges though. When you complete a challenge, the individual you win is then available for purchase. You'll notice the ones that I've done, the Daniel Bryan, the Evolved Daniel Bryan, the Evolved Paige, the Cyborg Brock Lesnar. I think those are the only ones that I've completed the challenges of. I believe that that is true. And of course they are available for upgrades, which is something I planned on doing today. And I still plan on doing it. I am going to do what I said I was going to do. There were some opinions. Someone wanted me to get another Undertaker. That would be kind of a lot, you know. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what I said I was going to do. Is I'm going to upgrade Paige. It's going to suck a lot of money away from me, but I think that that's what I'm going to do. Yes. Okay. All right. Now let's go back to the collection and see how much of a benefit this was. Where is she? She's okay. There she is. All right.
Paige.
Oh my! That's a big upgrade. Well, let's do it. Okay, so she is quite monstrous now. Yeah, quite monstrous. I'm beginning to think there's a team forming here. You know, the thing about John Cena is his starting damage is just terrible. So I'm wondering if a Paige, where is he? Big Show. Which Big Show is it? The big enlightened Big Show, you know, for healing, and then of course a Undertaker. That would be, I think, that would be an interesting combo there. We'll see. We'll see. Anyway, as I was saying, if you complete the challenge, you can upgrade your guys. You have to save the money for it, but I just did that right there. I mean, I won Paige in a challenge, and I just upgraded her now to make her stronger. And in the end, that's really what matters, because there are level limits. I think it's 50? I don't know. But then you really need the upgrades. I'm not saying I won't go for this guy. It just says it probably won't be my priority. Because one thing, I do need a lot of the challenge tokens. A lot of challenge tokens. Yeah, the one thing that Injustice does is it actually lets you carry your challenge tokens over, whereas this game resets them and then gives you 25. But usually you might have more, you know? Okay, so, but anyway, I'm going to try for this probably a little bit harder. Probably a little bit harder, because as I said, even though I do have the character, this one I'll be able to upgrade. I don't know what his abilities or anything like that is. I know that this guy has some good stuff going for him. And I don't have the character, too. Batista, I don't have him, too. So, in terms of the challenge, it wants John Cena, Daniel Bryan... Okay, no, back up. Daniel Bryan and Nikki Bella. Now, the Nikki Bella one is no problem at all, because I could stick 1 gold in there, and that takes care of everything. Right? Because all I have to have is Nikki Bella, and I have a silver one. So, that, and just put a gold in, and then maybe level somebody else with that, and just charge up. That's not a problem. And then Daniel Bryan and John Cena. Yeah, one of the reasons was the previous challenge, actually, the 5th one asked for John Cena. But I usually just put him in the background and I had the Undertaker up front just because John wasn't taking guys down very quickly because his damage kind of stinks. If you look at... He has to get hurt in order to really do damage. He's got a 3,400 attack at level 28. Right? Where was... Well, you look at Big E. Big E is 3,300 at level 16. I mean, even though he kind of stinks because of that ability, which is very annoying. So it really takes a while for him to do damage as opposed to, you know, Paige. Well, before I just upgraded her, she was in the 5,000 or 6,000. She was in the 5,000, mid 5,000 range, something like that. So, yeah, and Roman Reigns isn't so bad either. Situationally. Anyway, we do want to work on this guy. So, let's go see what the daily quests are and see if we can kick some of them out. Alright, what do we got today? Okay, win one match with no signatures. Okay, that's going to be silvers. Maybe bronzes. Win one match with no blocking. I actually did do that once. That I did one match with no signatures and no blocking. Okay, and then 15k renown. Does it count the renown from the previous, from the challenge, from the quests? Alright, let's work on that first then. Alright, I don't know if I should concentrate on the signatures and the other thing at the same time. The problem with The Rock now is that he's upgraded.
The Rock.
Okay, Sheamus. Yeah, I don't like Stone Cold. Hold on, let's see who else I can throw in there. Because if I throw something big... You know what? Maybe I'll do... where is she? I'll do the Trish Stratus. The bronze. The bronze. Alright. In this case, do I want to put... Yeah, Sheamus has actually got better damage. I'm trying to figure out which one I should do first, or should I try both of them at the same time? That being no signatures and no blocking. Okay, I'm just going to see how it goes. I'm going to try to do neither one. And we'll see how it works out. I guess it really depends on the opponent. Single match. Okay, single match. It's making a sound, it's just not working. There we go. Oh, 30s. Wow, okay, that's going to be a bit of an issue. I mean, our guys have 2 upgrades. Well, you know, we'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. I'll just try to go all-out damage and see how it works. Okay.
Let's get it going.
Could you put down the arms, please? It's making it very hard. Thank you. That your cooperation will be appreciated. Okay. Okay, so far. Yeah, that's where the problem comes up. Ah, that's a big problem. Okay, we're going over to him. Yeah, okay. Okay, luckily that's not a lot of damage, but the problem is that I'm not doing that damage back. I might just have to go signatures in this one, you know? Yeah, you know what? Okay, yeah, I'm in deep trouble. Okay, I'm gonna have to go signatures in this one. I think I've already lost. Yeah, I've lost this already. This is actually already over here. I made a mistake going for both of them. Especially with this team, because this is a far stronger team than I put up. Yeah, it's kind of over. Alright, let's try to salvage this, even though I don't think it can be. Okay. You got, yeah, I'm blocking now. Because I'd like to salvage a win here. Even though I don't think it's possible unless she can get some serious healing in. Even then, she's only a bronze. And they're all higher level silvers than she is bronze. That's a big problem right there. He is like untouched. Okay. Okay, you see, he's nearly gone. Okay. I'm doing this. Okay, and it's blocked. Okay, that's... Okay, unless I can get that third one, it's over. I mean, there's no purpose, yeah. Okay, so I made the mistake there of trying to do both of them at the same time. If I had been doing signatures or blocking, and I really wish they wouldn't do that. That is so irritating. I mean, just skip that screen. Alright, let's try it again. Let me look at the opponents and then we'll make a decision here. The second one's, this, in some ways this is easier because there's one enemy there that's a problem. Alright, I'm going to try to not block this time, but I'm going to use signatures, especially on that first one.
And here they go.
Actually, I'd rather you in there. If I get to the second signature, I'd be very happy. Okay. Ah, that's tragic. Yeah, she might just insta-die here. No, 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 not quite. This... Ah! Stop at the blocking. I'm not... You don't see me blocking, do you? You're cheating! Okay, she's done. Okay. Okay. That's a problem. I need to save up for his third signature, because it'll insta-kill somebody. Like him. Okay, let's just get one here. Okay. That's bad. That's really, really bad. Please tell me. Oh. I wish I could block. Okay, good. That's actually the harder one. The harder one without blocking because you're going to take the signatures from the other side. Okay, and no, it did not count in the renown, did it? I was kind of hoping that that little bonus would count in there, but no, it didn't. Because 15,000, you ain't gonna get 15,000 in this video. Okay, so let's try this round 2 now. And in round 2, we will be blocking and not using signatures. And I do believe this is actually an easier one. Assuming we don't get a really bad team. Alright, let's go. That's kind of annoying, but I don't see any way out of that. Alright, let's try it. Okay, no blocking, but no signatures.
we go!
Let's get him in here. The most important thing is not to get signatured myself. Okay, wait, no! That is very annoying. Okay. When you're in the middle of a combo and they change, and there's literally no way you can block the incoming guy. All right, I need to whittle them down a little bit here. She's a health bar, basically. What a coward! He's only in there for the buff and then just leaves. It's not like he was overmatched. He's the only gold on the screen, you know? Okay. She's there to die, by the way. But maybe she'll take him. Oh, that is... Yeah, she's done. Okay. Okay, one down. He's nearly down too. Okay, this guy, as soon as that buff is gone, he can't leave. So, good. He's just a normal mope now. Okay, whoa. Okay, that's bad. Why don't we let him go in? Okay. Alright. Okay, so that should be the second one done. Okay. The last one just wants lots and lots of stuff. And I got challenge token, which is good. Okay. And he got a level. Alright, so let's get our newly upgraded, more powerful Paige in there. And let's just go with what I consider to be the big ones at the moment. Alright, let's edit. Alright. This is what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking Paige for damage, right? But I'm also thinking of him.
Undertaker.
And I need healing. So, because the Undertaker actually can be... Well, not him. Wrong one.
Big Show.
Okay, but that means I need to do something...
Big Show.
About this. What do you have on right now? Health increase. I would much rather at the moment you get John Cena's thing here. What about that other one, that new one? I haven't looked at. Where? Okay, that's... Yeah, the SummerSlam one. What is that anyway? 5% chance to reduce adrenaline costs for all signatures and finishers. A 5% chance for reduced? Okay, that kind of sucks. And the augmented version underneath there, you can see, is a 5% adrenaline increase. In other words, increase. But that kind of sucks, you know? When you can just say reach for one of these guys and give your guy 10% more health, I think that's better. What was this? Right there. That's only a 2-star, and it's 8.5% right off the bat. Well, it's upgraded once, I think. Okay, I'm gonna leave the ticket on him. I'm gonna leave the ticket on him. What do I have on you? What do I have on you? 8. I think 8.5% is probably better. Don't I have an 8.5%? Yes, I do. Sure, we'll give that to you. Okay.
Undertaker.
And I believe she still has the big one.
Paige.
She still has the big one. Which is 100% additional adrenaline for 6 seconds when they tag out. And area effect, opponent team takes 10% damage. Oh, more from signature 1. Okay.
Paige.
Okay. So this is going to get me a really ugly team to fight. No question about it. Alright, so let's start with this and see how it works out. Okay. Wow. Wow, when I said ugly, I had no idea. Okay, that is quantumly stronger than mine. Literally, oh wow. Okay, let's just go. I mean, that's not even close right there. And I gotta worry a lot about that John Cena now. Because he's already hitting hard.
It begins. Who'll come out on top?
The problem is beating him down is going to be a big problem without a signature. Well, the third one, that is. See, he's at double damage now. Put in Big Show. I need to get adrenaline up for everybody. Back to Paige. The problem is he has 21,000 health, so I don't even know if half damage on a... Okay, here. You beat on him for a minute. He can take hits better. But I'm not letting him take that. Okay. I'm hoping this actually kills him. Okay, good. That's it. That was the big one. That was the one that was scaring me. Okay, I need you in for healing because Paige is very hurt. I also wouldn't mind having another signature, right? I want another 3 signature. And you're gonna give it to me. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna hurt you. Sorry. Wow! That did not do a lot of damage, did it? Okay, he's coming out because he's dying. Alright, I really wanted her to stay in, but we're gonna do this. Because I don't want to miss any current adrenaline generation because he's full. Okay, wow, that really hurt him, huh? Yes, and that's 2 dead. That's 2 dead. That means he is doing max damage now. No, you don't stand a chance. No, it's all over for you. When I took your first guy out, I got the dangerous guy out of it. He was the dangerous one. You nothing. I'm hoping for more than 2,200 here. Okay. Oh, we got a level for Paige. Oh, she's 30 now. Okay, 2,200. I was kind of hoping for more than that. Alrighty. Let's try one more, and then we'll call it an episode. So far, they did pretty good. They did their jobs, and they did them well. All right. What unfair team are they going to give us this time? Okay. That's not as bad as the last one, although that first John Cena is a bit of a problem. But not as bad as the first one.
John Cena.
What is it again? Reduce healing by 50%. Reduces enemy healing. Okay, so... And his combos deal damage over time. Alright. And there's that healer. Oh yeah, I gotta get rid of that healer. You know, that's actually the one I gotta get rid of the most. Because I have mine just because that. He is so good. Alright. Yeah, gotta get rid of that healer.
Let's get rolling.
Okay. Swap. A little bit of healing on Paige. Get some adrenaline going. And oops, that's a mistake on my part. That's a big mistake on my part. Let's get Paige back in there. Alright. That was my mistake. I should have been watching his energy fill. Ouch. Okay, he can do stuff now. Let's do this quickly. Get a little bit of healing going there. Okay. And then why don't we have you go in for a bit? Okay, ouch, but I don't think that's going to kill him. But I do see Paige is up. Okay, but I want to say, I want the other guy in. I want the Big Show in. I want to be able to beat him down a little bit. Okay. I got a feeling if I hurt this guy enough, he's going to put that guy in. That's what I'm counting on. Although I wouldn't mind this guy staying in long enough to die. Yes, be brave. Be very brave. Brave is good. I enjoy brave. He's nearly done. Okay, he's dead. Excellent, excellent. But you know, if I just kill this guy outright, it doesn't even matter. Okay, it does. Okay. Alright. Okay, why don't we start with this? Paige. Oh, you left. That's not good. Okay, ouch. I don't want you. I don't want you. I want the other one. Okay, I need her healed. I can't afford to have her die. Okay, ouch. I really can't afford to have him dead either, but... Oh, hi. She wants to talk to you for a minute. Yep, that's pretty much it. By the way, won't kill you, but it'll certainly hurt you. Okay. Oh, that didn't do a lot, did it? He must have some kind of really good ruin going. Oh, what am I thinking? He hits for 1,000 a shot now. Yeah, finger pointing. That'll save the day every time, dude. Just keep saying that to yourself. Okay, and I need those challenge credits too. Okay, we got a level for Big Show. Notice how quickly it moves off of that screen, even though I leveled, and it didn't let me see it. But if you lose, it'll just stay on that screen and say, oh, you got nothing because you lost. Yeah. Okay, so that team seemed to be functioning pretty well. Yeah, I think they were doing a pretty good job there. And how much did they get? Okay, so 6,600. Yeah, that's going to take some grinding. I'll probably get around to it. What's the reward for that? 4,200 is not bad, I suppose. Anyway, I'm probably like in the... probably not doing too well yet here. Didn't work on it very much yesterday. Okay, where? Oh, am I in the 15% range? I didn't realize that. Okay, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. I'll try to work on that. And if I can get both of those guys, that's awesome. But I mean, it's a lot of time too. I mean, but I do actually need to earn those challenge tokens anyway, and you get 2 for every match you win here. So it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. The other way is going through the simple maps of the play, right, and then doing that. That gets you tokens too. Quicker, it does get you tokens, and I can use the lower guys too. You know, just my lower goals just to run through it. I think that will do for today. So thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it. And play games, because games are fun. See ya!